guys, so I'm trying to keep it quiet because the kids are asleep, and I've been trying to go live for the past 2 days, and it just has not been working out. And so I said, why not try going live for lunch and see what happens? Because I haven't been going live lately, so I'm trying it again. Because last night I don't know what happened when I tried to go live. Everything was all messed up. Where are my knives? Hey, Cece. Girl, I've been catching up watching your vlog. I just watched your nighttime routine. I gotta drop a comment. I was like, oh, I want to record one, but my kids won't let me be great. Last night I tried to go live and something happened and the screen just disappeared and I couldn't bring it back. And so I was just like, and then I tried to go back again, but it kept saying that I was live and I wasn't. And so I was just like, you know what? I give up. So I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was my computer. I don't know if it was YouTube. Yeah. And so I was just like, whatever. They someone had commented, they was like, well, we see you. And I was like, yeah, but I don't see the the screen when you go live. I was like, I don't know where it's at. And so then I tried to like get out of it and do it again. And they were like, no, we still see you. And I'm like, yeah, but it's saying I'm live. And I'm not. I don't know. It was crazy. I've been trying to get back in the routine of it. And that's like the second time I tried to go live and it wasn't working. And so I don't know if it's just me or if YouTube's tripping. So I don't know, Chad. I don't know. I was like, oh, I miss everybody. I haven't talked to y'all and see how y'all was doing. I was going through I sure was trying. Oh, yeah, I was trying to, because I was pretty consistent and then I just fell off. I ain't gonna lie. It's like the kids got sick, and then I got depressed, and then I was just like, it is what it is. But yeah, I miss y'all. Like people message, they're like, oh, I miss you going live, and I'm like, I miss y'all too, but and it's finding a time too because, I know a lot of other people be doing. Why my eye looks lazy? It's because I'm tired and I got these lashes on. I hate that. I just noticed that. It's like my eye looks real lazy. So what have y'all been up to? Y'all kicking out these vlogs though. You know what? I have to watch one of your vlogs where you was talking about what happened with was it your sister-in-law or something? I don't know. You said something, but I was like, I was like, ooh, I missed one because I don't remember you talk about that. Preparing for Vlogmas. And that's the thing. I keep going back and forth whether I'm going to do Vlogmas or not. I don't know what's up with this onion, but this skin will not come off. Hey, Tish. How's the baby girl? How are you? Are you still adjusting or you got a routine? I don't even know how to prepare for Vlogmas. Yo, I'm trying to jumpstart my weight loss journey again because I fell completely off. I've been eating my feelings. Eating the holiday food. I'm so nervous. I have so much doubts, but I'm going to Girl, you got this. You got this. Don't be doubtful. You got this. I'm excited, and part of me wants to do Vlogmas, but I just feel like I don't feel like the Grinch, but like I'm fighting being sad, y'all. So I don't know. I'm pre-recording. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Honestly, it's not too many people that do it real time that survive Vlogmas or any of the like vlogging everyday type things. Because I thought about that. I was like, maybe if I just pre-record the content. But like I was saying, like what I was coming on to say last night is I've also been experiencing like I don't know, I'm trying to cut this with no cutting board. Like, I don't know, I've been having like a creator block. I've been just having a block. Like, it's like, and it's not for lack of content. Like I have recorded footage to put out vlogs. Like I have a vlog uploaded right now. All it needs is a thumbnail, but I haven't been in the mood. And I don't know how to shake it. Like I'm trying to, but I don't know how to shake it. I'm okay, tired. I caught your Insta. Glad to see your face. I believe it. Yeah, I've been all over the place. I've been trying to be active back over there because people be messaging me, but I don't know. I just feel out of it. Something just beeped on my. I don't know what that was. I feel on that. Definitely understand. Yeah. So I don't know. I started getting in my head about everything too. With like, I got 2 months left with him paying the rent, and I'm like, ugh. I'm still applying for jobs. Um, it's just ghetto, y'all. Been looking for places. I'm like, maybe if I can find a cheaper place. But it's like everything out here is kind of like far out from each other. It's crazy. But get them videos out. I miss watchful. I know, like he's a dork. Like, I don't know, like it's weird because I've been trying to be nice and communicate. Y'all know me. I got an issue of cutting people off. And I think that's part of like not help. I don't think it's part of why I'm depressed, but like, I mean, ultimately, but um, I don't need no more onion. He's been, me and Michael have been talking, not like that, never. Um, has he said anything? Oh yeah, I was about to bring it up. Yeah, so he's, I don't know, like I'm the type of person, and this is something I don't like about myself, is that a person can hurt me, but if they need me, I'm gonna be there. Dang, Jackson just woke up. He gave me a good 20 minutes, and I was like, I'm gonna come down here and make me a salad. Now he upstairs crying. Hey Joyce, you going through a huge life change? It's gonna take time, right? And that's he just gonna have to cry for a second because I'm making this. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. I need to. He gonna end up waking Ethan up. I just got Ethan sleep, and he's in his pack and play too. So which I'm glad because that way I can, he just have to cry it out for a little bit. But I know he's safe. I'm glad I did that. What was I saying? I forgot I was talking about y'all that quick. With Michael. I don't like that about myself is that people can hurt me, and if they, need me, or if they, if they're going through something, and like I'm still available to them, and which I shouldn't be. But that's just the type of person I am. I don't like to see anybody hurt, no matter if they hurt me or not. But that's why, like when I was younger and I used to get in fights and stuff, like I would feel bad for fighting. Like even if I was protecting myself, like because I don't want to hurt anybody. Like I just don't like to see people hurt because I know what it feels like to be hurt in different capacities. And just like he's been really like trying to communicate with me, but then in the same breath, it's like he still has that like usury spirit, if that's even a word. He still has that usury spirit where it's like while he's going through like, oh, I'm gonna connect and talk to you, but then as soon as I'm good, like just kind of discarding. Typical narcissist, you know what I mean? Like, and then it's just like, oh, whatever. But while he's going through and needing me, he's texting me, calling me, FaceTiming. He FaceTimed me on, and this is the thing, he FaceTimed me on Thanksgiving. Now we have not seen each other since. Um, like I said, y'all know he's blocked on everything I have. Um, it's just been like the messages, and that's because Jackson in the situation. So he FaceTimes me, and like I answer, I'm just like, this is random. And of course, not me, me thinking that maybe he's being nice, a nice person, or changed or whatever. Um, no, this Negro is messaging me because I don't know if I ever told y'all. Well, he's in the military. Hold on, I missed comments, y'all. You're going he will be okay. This songs a little bit. You're a good person. You have more values than most. Thank you. But okay, so he's in the military. Hold on, y'all. And when we moved here, he stopped going to drill. So he was making excuse after excuse. He was telling me that he was telling them that he wasn't going because he was taking care of me and because the baby and whatnot. And that's what he was telling his job and whatnot. Well, they finally caught up with old boy and they was ready to dishonorably discharge him. So hence the call that I got, the FaceTime. So he was like, "Yeah, I've been really depressed and down because if they discharge him from the military, he loses his security clearance to do the job that he's doing now. So basically, he would be terminated because he wouldn't qualify." So of course, he's calling me all sad and depressed, looking for that Ashley encouragement that that's just who I am. Like, I don't want to see people down. So he's telling me all of this, and then I'm thinking, we get to the hold on, y'all. He's talking, trying to act like he's calling me for Thanksgiving until he gets to the gist of the conversation. And he's just like, yeah. And they were like, they're ready to do this. They don't even want to hear nothing about it. They just, they're ready to discharge me. And I'm like, okay. He's like, so I just was honest with them. I just told them everything. I told them like I was depressed and I started drinking and how me and you broke up. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah. So they were like, they're going to send it to the internal review. And if they can corroborate the whole entire story, I said, oh, okay, so here we are. So basically, if I receive a phone call to corroborate the story that you told them, that's why you're calling me to let me know. Not because you truly was trying to wish me a happy Thanksgiving or anything like that. Like, it's always, and it made me realize, like, you're still the same. Like, granted, a lot can change in like 4 months, but like, you're still the same person. You haven't cared how, granted, you're paying the rent. I'll give you that. But at the same time, I tell you guys all the time, he's not doing this for me because he cares about me and these kids. His name is still attached to this and he has to get a place when he comes back. So you obviously can't have an eviction because y'all know when he left, the day that he left, he tried to call the office and get his name taken off the lease. So I truly in my heart believe that he only is paying this because his name is on it, not because he truly cares about me and the kids. Because as we're transitioning out of this period, if I don't find income or a job or whatever to pay for any longer staying here, my transition is going. I'll ask him. I said, so what do you think? Like, with Jackson, once again, like, what are you thinking? Like a ballpark figure to help out with him? Because granted, I don't ask him for anything unless I die or have to. Like, and he's just like, well, he said, well, I'll cover his childcare. And I'm just like, I don't think he realizes how much childcare costs either. Because when I throw out ballpark figures, like without the subsidy, because I don't have childcare network, or whatever y'all call it, where you're from, it was called childcare network in PA. I'm like, it's pretty expensive. And I'm not looking for him to pay the whole thing, but going half seas would be great because I got 3 kids now. 2 of them which are in daycare. Well, will be. Hold on. What? No, you girl, they don't change. Absolutely didn't. He's only nice. Yes, he's only nice when it's beneficial for him because it's right. So that's what he was calling me about. But yeah, and so like he can't give me a number or anything like that. Like, and I'm not the type of kid's mom to ask for anything that I don't need help with. Like, I'm never gonna just take money from somebody because I just feel like I've always been like, but this is why I said I'd rather go through the child support route because I don't like communicate. I hate talking money with people, period. I hate talking money with people, period. And I hate that when people make you ask for it. Like I hate when I used to loan money and then I'll have to ask for it back or if they ask to borrow money and I'm asking. I hate that dialogue that happens with money because it's so icky. He's going crazy. Let me hurry up. Because it feels like I'm begging. It feels like I'm begging. And so I'm just like, so hey, like what do you think is going to happen once you stop paying the rent? What's going to happen? And he just won't give me a straight up answer. And that's why I said, you know what? I just, I'm going to continue pursuing the whole child support thing because I just feel like it's just, he just doesn't get it. And I'm just like, I'm just not going to be in a space to do that. Cause like I was getting down because I was just like, man, like nothing's working out how I'm trying to plan it. You know what I mean? Like I keep trying to figure out a way to make life work. I'm not even hungry anymore. To make life work with the circumstances that I have. But either way, it's gonna be an uphill climb, y'all. Like it's gonna be like, and I've never been in this situation before in my life, like ever. Like I've never been in this situation before in my life. So I just feel like all over the place. Mentally, I'm just like trying my best to hang in there, but I'm coming, baby. It's just really hard right now. So man, that's what I said. He know when he left, you weren't right to pay the rent for it. Right. Like he knew that the whole time. He should have retired. Right. He thinks that, like, I don't know, the way that he be talking about it now and the way that he talks to people, he makes it seem like I didn't have a life before him. Like I told y'all before, like he told everybody that I was just like this low income, didn't work. Like he was taking care of me and my kids, which is the furthest thing from the truth. Like I made more money than him when we met. Like, and then he wasn't working. I helped him get this job. So it's like, for you to do that, that's why it hurt so bad. Like all the stuff, how when things, topped out. But he makes it seem, I said, then I'm like, dude, I've been pregnant. Like my son, I was pregnant like the whole time we were here looking for work still. And it just wasn't working out. Like, so I don't know. And I'm not trying to like be all depressed talking about that, but it's just like, that's what's been going on. And, yeah, but like he's just being weird. And I just like I realized like I just don't want to talk to him anymore because he's just using me for a boost and I don't it's not reciprocated. You know what I mean? And it's like because I try to be like, oh, maybe we could be friends. Maybe friends. Like I was like, maybe we could, just have this cordial banter from okay, I made sure I said her from time to time. Child, he makes me not want to talk to him at all. I shouldn't even eat no bread because that's just extra carbs. Whatever. And so I just was trying to, thinking like, because it feels good to have somebody to talk to when you don't really talk to anybody. But then I'm talking and he's asking questions and I'm just like, yeah, well, I'm probably gonna end up going to a shelter. Like, if something don't happen, something don't shake in these next month, we're gonna probably end up in a shelter. And he's like, no, I don't want you going to a shelter. No, I don't want you having to go to a shelter. I don't want that. But not saying, oh, I'm gonna pay some more rent, which I'm not expecting him to. Like I said, I'm grateful for what he's done now. Like, regardless, it's the least, because the amount of money I put into this place. But it's just like, he's like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I was like, it's not really about what you want. And what did you think was going to happen? Like, I gave up my entire life. I gave up my career, everything, my home, my stability to be here. And then I just started beating myself up. Cause I'm just like, you know what, Ashley, in all things in retrospect, but they say hindsight is what, 2020? I never created a backup plan because I never thought that this would fail. Even when we talked and I was like, well, what if it doesn't work out? It was always reassurance, like, no, I love you. Like, this is forever. We're going to get married. Da, da, da. And I never created a backup plan. Like, because in retrospect, I'm like, girl, you would have saw that there is no backup plan. Granted, I had a job lined up when I came here. And when I got here, they froze. It was a hiring freeze at the company. And they were like, oh, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, we're going to have to rescind the offer. That's what started all this bull crap. So Ashley didn't just jump off the ship, with her kids. Because anybody knows me knows I don't play when it comes to my kids' life, their stability. But yeah. But about the shelters, all the shelters in the area back home are full. And they're out of funding. So I'm just like, we can't even go to a shelter. We can't even get funding to go to a hotel. They don't have overnight shelters here. They have daytime ones. And I'm like, so like I kind of spiraled, y'all. That's why I really was not getting back on here either. I was like, the idea of being homeless. I've been homeless. I've been in shelters by myself, never with 3 kids in tow, and not with 2 under 5. Like, and I don't say that to pity, and I don't like to come on and talk about it because, like, for some reason, when you come on platforms, social media platforms, people assume that you're begging for money, and that's y'all know. If you know me, you know that's I'm not gonna say I'm very prideful, but I don't like to take a handout. It's just the reality of the situation when I talk about it. But yeah, so I'm just like, yeah. And I'm like, well, shoot, if there's the shelters don't got nothing, I said, then I'm just going to have to go in grind mode. I said, now one of the options is seeing possibly splitting up my children. And like, I don't even know if that's an option for me because one, I really don't have no one to be like, hey, can you take care of my kids for XYZ while I go hard working 2 jobs to secure a future? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even really have that except for Eli, which Eli is really not the issue because he can go to school and basically he could come home, sit down by himself while I work. Or if I had to go, it's the 2 little ones. And I'm just like, they don't have like a dad side of the family. First of all, Michael has so many secrets. I don't even know if his people know that he has a child anymore because all the lies that came out. Um, and all it is my mom. My mom walks with a cane and all that. She can't take care of 2 little kids. My brother is working like full-time hours, 2 different jobs. Like he don't have, you know what I mean? Like I don't know anybody that's even in a position to take them. I said, because it's just like, I don't know. Like, and so it was just getting to me because I'm just like, dang. And I'm like, I don't even know if I would survive being away from my kids because my kids are what gives me, like, I don't want to start crying, but like, they're what they push me to keep going. So even if I knew that I'm doing this for them, and it's just like I just been beating myself up because I'm just like, how the heck, Ashley? How the heck? How did you do this? You worked so hard so that they wouldn't have to ever go through anything like this. And to find myself here, give me a second. All right. All right. All right. But yeah, just to find myself here, it gets to me as much as I try to stay positive because I know nobody wants to hear about it. I know nobody wants to have Ashley, depressed Ashley. I know. I don't want to be her. I don't want to be this, but I am. And it is what it is. So like it gets hard just sometimes. Like I don't be wanting to talk to people. I don't want to talk to him because I feel so delusional because I feel like sometimes I talk to him out of just kind of not wanting to focus on my situation. But then it's crazy because it's like a catch-22 because then reality hits like, nigga, I'm in this situation because of you. And then it's like, why are you being nice to him? It's so crazy. And then it's even worse when the reality hits of that, like, he hasn't changed at all. Like, he hasn't changed at all. And then he tries to go into that space of like, oh, I love you so much. You're a real one. Like, I'll always be there for you because you were there for me during my like hard times. Like, I love you so much. And sometimes I think in the future, boy. And I just be sitting there like, he's like, oh, I miss you so much. And the kid, like, get off my line. Like he be making me want to square up, like for real. Because how do you say all that to a person after you did this to a person? Like it's like he literally has forgotten all of the stuff he's done to me, like all of it. All right, hold on, y'all. Where am I at? For it's okay, speak your truth. Exactly, but that's usually from complete strangers who don't know. Right. I appreciate it. It's all gonna work out. I know what it looks like right now. You've got this. Thank you. History bus in the room. You will get this. Thank you so much, y'all. Like I do. I'm trying to be, just be hopeful, be faithful. Like trying to like let my kids. I'm trying to get in the spirit so my kids will just have a memory. Because if it gets, from the looks of things, if things don't change, I said it's gonna be a little ugly for a minute. And I just want them to just, have a moment of normalcy and just and it's just like I'm trying to pick myself up off the floor and just be that for them, and it's just real hard. I mean, I'll tell you, having a like mood disorder really, I mean, granted though, I am doing really well to not be in therapy, to not be on no psych meds for depression and anxiety. Like I've been doing really well. And those that have been around for a while, like y'all know I had a breakdown, but for me to be facing all of this and to still be able to laugh and smile, like that's some growth. That's some progress. That is some real deal growth and progress. And I'm proud of myself for that. I love this. I know it's like a marinade. It was a dressing too. I only use a little bit, but this is so good. Yeah, so I don't know. So I just be trying to like be low key, keep to myself. And then like, social media kind of can hey Quincy, social media can take you over the edge sometimes, like because sometimes people get on your nerves, especially when you're going through it. And you know how you usually have a tolerance to tolerate certain things. Some people you'd be like, let me get off here before I start cussing people out. So I try to build my platform so that I'm not around anything like that to make me want to feel like that. But it'd be hard sometimes, y'all, because I be wanting to cut some people out. Because I just be like, why are you even talking? We about to head upstairs and get this child from screaming. He gonna try to eat all my food because Jackson is greedy. But I don't know. I'm trying to stay hopeful. It's just hard to stay social and stay, that's why content creation is being a like content creator is a lot. And look at me, like granted, yes, I am a stay-at-home mom. Like if my kids was older, I'll be busting stuff out. But with them little, it's a lot. Hi. Don't you cry harder because I'm here. Don't you? He's so we'll say hi to the peoples. Oh, I saw we booger butts. Y'all, the way that he don't have no tears until I picked him up, a mess. And look at this one. I don't know if y'all can see him. Knocked out. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put this down. I might sit on the floor. I think I'm about to sit on the floor. It's just easier. Here. Don't cry. I'm not leaving you. Where's your boppy? Honey, he's ready to punch me. Hold on, let me sit down. Let me sit down. Whoop, 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 whoop. He's upset. Here, I'll sit or right there. Hopefully, don't fall. He is. Are you okay? Oh, I saw we. Oh, I saw we. He said, and you got the nerve to be on live? You want to eat? Let me put this up a little bit so I can feed him. Y'all see, I was over here watching YouTube. I moved, the pack and play was right here. I moved it in the hallway so I could block the hallway off from Ethan because Ethan was trying to escape. I saw we honey buns. He's upset, y'all. He is upset. He won't even look at me. I saw we. I'm so sorry. You were supposed to be sleeping. But yeah, like, so that's where I've been at, y'all. And then I've been trying to go back live. But like I said, I was having those issues. But I don't know. I need to edit this footage and get it out because I need to have some type of outlet to just, push it through. I really don't want to go to a shelter. Granted, I was talking to my friend Giovanna, the one that picked me up to take me down to Harrisburg. She's like, Ashley, she's like, I don't have, I have a full house, but she said, you are welcome to come and camp out in the living room, on the floor or whatever. And like, I know, but you know what I mean? Like, I just hate to be in imposition. That's even the word. He's so upset with me. But yeah, I'm trusting that things are gonna get figured out one way or the other. You ain't even hungry. Look, I don't like to talk with food in my mouth. As soon as I took a bite, y'all can't even see, he reached in his hand trying to get some of my food. Jackson is greedy. And CC, I still can't find that bacon fried rice. My store still don't have it. They had chicken fried rice. They had vegetable fried rice. They don't got the bacon fried rice. But I also ate they have a General Tso's chicken. And I was like, let me just try this. And act like I'm at the Chinese restaurant with the lo mein noodles. And I wasn't mad at it. I have a vlog coming out one day where I'm trying it. And I was like, ooh, I said, I shouted you out through that whole video, girl. I said, I need to make a reel and everything. I was like, because that was a game changer. I said, for an easy, quick meal to make, that was it, girl. That tasted good. But I will say the chicken fried rice one, the rice was, the rice was good, but the chicken was so unseasoned. It was getting very bland. But the rice was good. So what I had did was, that sounded so ghetto when I said that. What I did was I made some shrimp, and I just sauteed up some shrimp and put it inside of the rice. When I said, girl, you couldn't tell me that I was an ancient secret over here. You couldn't tell me I wasn't doing what I was doing over here. And me, Eli was like, this is good. I was like, shout out to CCTV for that one, because she did her 1 and 2 with recommending that. But still, I want to try it. And I said, I just know that. I was like, man, I just know that the bacon fried rice one tastes good because, like, bacon, the grease, the seasoning that's already in the, stuff. But I just found the Benihana fried rice. Girl, where? Yeah, like it just the shrimp just set it off. It just set it off. I was like, this is good. Hi, pumpkin. Wait, did you just take my whole piece of bread? That don't make no sense, Jackson. Don't make no sense. Yo, he wants to eat. Like, he thinks he can eat steak. Like, I promise you, he be chewing with his gums. I hate looking up so high to talk to y'all. Will this sit right here? Look, my lash is coming off my eye right there. The glue was so tight when I went to wash my face. I was scrubbing and scrubbing. I said, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Will not come off. Oh, we don't got one of them. Say hi. You got bread on your face. Just a piece. That's what I need to start looking into too. Because I'm like, dang, he's going to be like eating solids in a few months. And like, I got to get back into that. Like, what do you cook for? I need to put this somewhere because this is falling off of here. Hold on, boo-boo. Sit down for a second. I'm right here. Here, play with this. He said, nah, I'm good. All right, so I'm going to have to put it back up there because nowhere else is working. Here. But yeah, because I don't be knowing what to. I remember I went through that with Ethan, and then Ethan ended up not wanting to eat food at all. When I tell you, I don't know if you like tomatoes, I don't know if you like onions, but it's like a baby lettuce, spinach, something green salad, because I don't eat iceberg, so it's something else. With some fresh onion, some tomato, and a little bit of gazebo. When I say, child, it just does it for me every time. But no, for real, I need to get back in the gym because this emotional eating. I passed me. I said, "Ooh, girl, you big arms, girl, you getting solid." So like my TikTok and my Instagram and stuff is filled up with like, you know how your for you page is like whatever you've been looking at. It's all this like working out and eating healthy while I'm sitting there eating cookies. Like, yep, girl, I'm gonna start. Eli, make me some popcorn. The ghetto. I gotta do better. Hey, Alicia, thank you. It's the you can't eat this. You see how y'all hear how he be begging? Jackson. Here. These are so disgusting. But him and Ethan be tearing these up. I've been sucking good time at the gym. Girl, yes, get back in the gym so I can feel motivated. When I watch the vlog and be like, okay, she making me feel like I need to get in the gym. It's a mental thing. Like, it really is a mental thing. Like, my friend just had weight loss surgery. And I was like, girl, you strong. Because you did that a week before Thanksgiving. And I said, I don't think that I'm a great candidate. One, I wouldn't do it because I just don't want to have no unnecessary surgeries for myself. Ain't no shade to nobody else. I'd be scared every time I get on the table for anything. I'd be thinking I'm going to die even when I have my kids. Like, I'm a mess. Hold on. Trying to get a hold of this fasting. They got me in trouble. Girl, me and fasting be having a problem. Hey, girl. Hey. You can give him solo out. They started table food. Yo, I'm telling you, these are new babies. Or maybe not. Jackson's been wanting to eat food since he was 4 months. Like, when I said I tried to give him the purees, like, look at him. He just took it out of my hand like it was nothing. He wants to eat food. Like, I try to give him baby food, like, and I sit him in his high chair, and he looks at the table at our dinner. He looks back at what I'm giving him, and he's like, and I'm just like, oh, he been here before. That's somebody's great granddaddy, right? He want to eat food. I'm just scared. I'm scared to give him salad though, because I don't think I've given him tomatoes. Like, I'll give him like cut up tomatoes and stuff like that, but it's got that gazebo in it. He be tearing it up here. And it's crazy because they were trying to say that my baby wasn't the right weight and all of that. And I was like, he eats though. He just wasn't gaining weight like that. But what was I talking about? Child for I think working out. Oh yeah. I don't think I'm a good candidate for it because I'm an emotional eater. And right now my emotions aren't together. Like, and part of why I'm eating more though, too, while I'm so emotional. God dang, this roast is roasting. It's thick. I even tried to go vegan. Child, I don't think that's a route for me. I don't even like meat like that, but eat that piece. My emotions are too out of whack for me to be successful having like bariatric surgery. My emotions is way too out of whack. Like, just I can't be in here throwing up because I ate too much. It just ain't for me. Not with my emotional state the way it is. Because like, it's crazy, y'all. I haven't smoked a cigarette in 2 years. I don't know if some of y'all knew that I used to smoke cigarettes. I just do it on the low ski. But I went from a social smoker to, like, when I started working at Sheets, I used to smoke. And it's funny how I started. Did I ever tell y'all how I started smoking cigarettes like a regular person? I was working at Sheets when I had Eli. Um, I didn't have enough money to pay for childcare. So, you all right? You all right? You all right? I didn't have enough money. Stop you showing my tatas on camera. That's not all right. I didn't have enough money to pay for childcare. So I was like, hey, mom, if I get an overnight job, will you just come to the crib and just sit, with the baby? It's Eli, right? And so mom was like, yeah, I don't know. I think my mom was living with me at the time. No, she hadn't started living with me yet, right? As long as it's not spicy, Jackie should be fine with. Honey, I gave him a hot Cheeto, and he acted like it didn't phase him. Okay, new breed of babies. Yeah, I know. See, I know. Like, I think one of the vlogs or something, or the lives or something, when you were on live with us, we saw. But right, so I was working at Sheets, and so I was working overnight. And if you've ever worked at Sheets or know anybody that works at Sheets, you are hard to come by a break. I worked overnight, and especially on the weekends. But one thing I had noticed, I'd be like, oh, well, can I take a break? Can I take a break? Everybody like, oh, well, wait till such and such or whatever. But then I would see everybody go out to take smoke breaks. Like, I mean, these people is going to take about 6, 7 breaks a shift. And I'm over here fiending for one, just so I could rest my feet for a second. So I was like, okay, cool. So I became a fake smoker so that I could get a smoke break. So like when a one man joint went smoking, I was like, oh, I'm gonna come with this. Like, oh, you smoke? I was like, yeah, girl. Like, and I'm sitting there. So of course I had to buy a pack of cigarettes. I didn't know anything outside of Newports because I'm, most black people, it's the Newport 100 shorts in the box, whatever which thing. And so I'm like, okay, well, let me get I'm thinking let me get the one with the least a bit of nicotine, the one that's healthy for you, healthy for you. Girl was smoking native spirits or whatever they was called. Trying every color. I was like, these are horrible, non-menthols at all. Like I was trying to be, I was even smoking it's an old school cigarette. Like you only see older people smoking these. What was the brand? I can't think of it right now, but I don't know. I had got the pack because it reminded me money. Dang, what is the name of that? I can't think of the brand of it. But I was like, I thought I was doing something like smoking those. No, not cool. It's not cool. Those are the cheap ones, girl. Them is like waves. You when your pocket's hurting. Yep, that's how it started. So yeah, I can't think of what the name of it. I feel like it starts with a B, but I'm not sure. The pack was like this dark green. It looked like a dollar bill almost. But I eventually just got me some Newports because I was like, I'm not about to be playing with y'all like this. Plus the job was stressing me out. So it started off me fake smoking and I would just sit out there, let it burn, whatever. Because they would watch you on camera at Sheets. So I couldn't just lie and say I had, because the first time I went out there, I was just on my phone. And they was like, oh, I thought you were taking a smoke break. And I was like, oh, but my mom called about my son. So then I had to buy a pack of cigarettes and let it burn. And then I was just like, I was stressed out. I was picking up 2-3 shifts just to make ends meet. Cause y'all know I went from working at the state, making that kind of money, to where now I'm working at the gas station. But I had made a plan. That's why I said, y'all know me, I'm a hustler. I'm figured out. I was like, well, if I work this much and if I go over this many hours, I get paid time and a half. And if I work this many extra hours, I'm gonna end up making what I made at the job. And if I pick up a shift on my day off, if I just work 6 days a week instead of working 5, it's going to be like I'm making my regular money. I can still afford to pay for my car. I can still afford to pay for my rent and everything, in my food and all of that. I don't got to worry about nothing. And my mom, I don't have to worry about childcare, until obviously that became too much, because you can't be working all those hours overnight and coming home dealing with a baby and not sleeping. It's just not logical. But I eventually was able to afford to put him in childcare. But yeah, that's how I started smoking, is because I was just trying to get a break. That's the only way I could get a break, is if I said I smoked and I went out with smokers, and then I had to smoke with them to pretend, and then it just became a habit. And then when I got really stressed out, I started smoking regular, and I was smoking weed, and then it was terrible. My lungs, for about a good 2-3 years, my lungs was getting dog walked. When I say my lungs was getting dog walked, because I was smoking cigarettes regularly and I was smoking weed. My lungs was getting dog walked. And you know what? I didn't get sick not one time. Ain't that something? I didn't get sick not one time. Never had a respiratory, nothing. Um, but yeah, so that's how I started smoking, is because of that job. But I said all that to say, um, I haven't smoked a cigarette in like almost 2 years now. Because obviously I was pregnant, and then this whole time, and I had stopped shortly before I got pregnant. Um, and whatchamacallit? What was I saying? Yeah, I said the cravings have been crazy, and I'm like, and that's probably, I'm just like, ooh, I do not want to go back. It's like once you quit, even with smoking weed, I haven't smoked weed in, I think it's almost a little over 2 years. I haven't smoked weed, none of that, and I'm really determined to stay sober. I'm really determined to stay sober, and that's why I say it's really, if you know me and you know my backstory, you'll understand why right now is such a kind of a win, even though it's a very hard time. It's a win for me because like I was the person that I turned to sex, sleeping around, not sleeping around. I had like people that was there for that purpose. But like I would turn to hypersexuality. I would turn to smoking and drinking and drugs to deal with life. So for me to be full on sober right now, I'm eating my weight in snacks because sugar is legal. But no, I do need to get a hold of it because like I'm not trying to get to a point where like that's even more depressing. Thank God I'm still fit in my clothes. But um I'm noticing I'm getting real fluffiana over here. Real fluffiana. Uh, but yeah, it's a big thing for me to stay sober, and that's one thing I told myself in this process. I said, Ashley, I talked to myself. And I said, I want to stay sober. I want to be able to get through this and know that I had it in me to get through this without turning to those. Because if I turn to any of that, it's just like it's literally going to lead to the others, and I'm just gonna be down bad, and I'm gonna get to a point where I'm just gonna be numb and not care about anything. And my kids deserve way more. It's all legal here. No, yeah, no, girl, it was legal. It's legal. It's legal in places too. But um, for me, I said I just wanted to be sober through this process. Like, and it's interesting. Like when the cravings hit, where I'm like, man, I could have a glass of wine, honey. I turned into a hard. I was never like a hardcore drinker. My my late teens, early 20s, when I was going out, I drank a whole lot. Man, I used to go out and get toe up. I mean, my brother, I'll be passed out, hanging out in my car. Like, it was fun. Like, type, yeah, let's do it again. Don't remember stuff. Like, I used to be bad. But as I got older, I became like a wino. Like, I was a wine drinker. And like, again, I'm not like knocking nobody for doing it. I'm just saying, like, I can't indulge in any of that right now because my mindset is not there, and I just don't want to. Like, I don't have the desire to. But like when things get real stressful, I'd be like air puffing. Like, I'm like, Jesus, help me. I'll be straight air puffing because I'm just like, I want to smoke so bad. Like the other day, and even the weed cravings, I didn't have this last week. I was like, man, I just need just to release my mind for a second. But I'm just determined just to stay sober. So you've been around the block and that's not for you anymore, and that's fine. Right. Like, yeah, like I listen, listen, I may speak proper, but Ashley grew up in the hood and like was around it all. And I just, like I said, I just want to be sober through this process because it's gonna make that win. It's gonna make that win when it comes that much greater for me. Is that like I can prove to myself that I could get through it. Like I could trust God and I could get through it. And that's just what I want, because I don't want to be numb through the process, because like I said, it'll just, especially with my mental health, like that definitely would be a tipping thing to get me in a bad state of mind. And I don't want to do that. Like, you know what I mean? My kids deserve me focused, and they deserve me to be able to be present with them as well. Because I do think back to some of Eli's earlier years, like, by all means, I definitely believe I was a good mom, but I do know that when my mental health was bad and I was medicating, before I started like dosing myself, before my breakdown, like Eli really didn't get present mom. He really didn't, because I was pretty much high all the time. Like, and I'll be for the first to say it, I'm not proud of it, but he had a function. I was functioning, but like, it's like he had every toy, everything. I worked 2 jobs to make sure he had everything. And we, and I took him places, but like, kids just be wanting you. And I never was able to just give him myself, like, without being high. You know what I mean? So I don't want to do that to my other 2 children. So I just, I want to get to a space where I'm good without it. And plus, it really makes you just not give a fuck. Yes. And that's what I'm afraid of. Is this something on my wall? Something on the laptop. I'm gonna say, what is it? What is it? Somebody put their hands on it. But yeah, that's just why I don't want to indulge, because things can go left real quick. And it's funny because when he was here, he thought that he's not a smoker. Oh my God, y'all. That time he made me so mad that time. He took a own little edible, and I was just like, yo, get away from me. He thought he was going to swap drinking for that. And I said, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Mm-mm. But yeah. So that's why I'm sobering my way through this. What is beeping? Yeah, like he texted me. I didn't even open it up just now. Like I just... You don't even know what this is. My breath is gonna be rocking. But I really love raw onions, y'all. Anybody else like that? I really love raw onions. And it's just something about this combo. It reminds me of like a deli sub without the meat. I need you to back up off my lunch. This is like my breakfast lunch, because all I had was a protein shake today. All I had was a protein shake. Has anyone talked to Sylvia? I hope she's doing good. She's been on my mind lately. I don't think I've seen her posting. And I just thought that I might message her on Instagram. Because I'll be thinking about y'all. I'll be like, where is everybody at? Honey. Girl, yes. I love them. Grilled, fried, raw. I love me some onions. I'll eat a hot dog with some chopped up onions on them in a second, baby. And you know how I knew I was getting older? I used to hate sauerkraut as a kid. Now, I think it's because my grandma would make this big pot of it with a big old sausage. When I was a kid, I just couldn't appreciate it. But, ooh, okay. But when I got older, I had me a hot dog and somebody put some sauerkraut on it. And I said, well, let me try that. That's gonna look good. Ooh, when I had me with some sauerkraut, baby. Never went back. I love me some sauerkraut. I could not stand it when I was younger. That and liver and onions. My grandma used to make liver and onions all the time. Don't you ever put a piece of liver in front of me in your life. Don't ever do it. Wait, let me see. I would eat that except take the onions out for some kind of lunch meat. Your awareness is amazing. Thank you, Tish. I've been through a lot listen, I was in 3 years of very intense therapy. Most of the first year I spent in denial that I even had any type of issues. But clearly, if I try to, take myself out of here, something was going on. But yeah, I looked up and had some really good therapists. And the ones that weren't, I got rid of them real quick. That's one thing I tell people about therapy. Like, Don't stick with someone. If it's not working, go find another one. It's like there's not no one size fits all, because there are bad therapists out there, unfortunately. And and some of them, it's not that they're necessarily bad. They're just not the right fit for you. And I really do encourage people. Like, it's funny because people still message me to this day. It's like, Ashley, like, you helped me on my journey. Like, you helped me to go get help. And they'll ask me questions. And I'm just like, well, this was my experience. And all I can do is share my experience. You know what I mean? Same with medication. I tell people, I'm like, y'all know I was hardcore against getting on meds. Like, I was hardcore against getting on meds. But at that time, I needed that balance. And when I fought hard against it, but when I realized the change it made in me and I was able to be present with my child, I still fought every time they tried to, bump your little head. But I'm not on them anymore. Like, I'm not on them anymore. It's not it doesn't have to be a forever thing. You know what I mean? For some people, like, that's what I tell people. The mental health journey, it's a journey. It's a journey for a reason. Healing is not linear. We have trauma that we don't even be knowing until it presents itself. Like, today I woke up praying. I hadn't even prayed for real. Like, I did that, like, lay on my bed. Oh, thank you, God, for waking me up. Protect my child while he goes to school. But I hadn't really talked to God in a minute because I just was like, I felt stuck. I felt blocked. This morning, I just stood there and I'm just looking up and I just started talking to him. And it hit me and I was like, I am so angry. I'm holding on to so much anger. Like, and I just broke down crying because I didn't even realize it. I thought I was doing good. I thought I was, fighting a good fight, going through life. Like, yeah, it sucked. It hurt. I cried. Now I'm in this healing space. I didn't know there was anger up under there. And funny, because I was on a TikTok last night. Somebody was live on TikTok and was talking about how the spirit of cursing is connected to anger. Somewhat, because basically, like, I told myself I want to stop cursing as much. I can always tell when I'm out of alignment because I'll start cursing. Like, I get mad. Hold on. Yuck, sauerkraut. Never had a liver and onions. Liver and onions is disgusting to me, but people love it. My dad loves it, and I hate it. Sauerkraut is a great probiotic. Is it? Is it really? That's a good vlog. Therapist options or how to find good fit. Yeah, I don't really talk about my mental health too much anymore on my channel. Maybe I should. I was thinking about that with social media because people do ask me. What was I saying? I forget what I was talking about before that. Oh, yeah. And the man was talking about how the spirit of cursing is connected to, like, deep-rooted anger. And I found that, like, when I've been trying to stop cursing, it's fine when everything's going well, but then it's like, when Eli don't listen to me, like, oh my God, y'all better pray for y'all internet nephew. He done picked up this attitude, baby. Like, I'm not proud of it. And I caught myself. But I was about to take the bull. Ooh, and shake him. He came home and he said something to me, and just all day, it was like, it's kind of like little microaggressions just kept flying out. Little eye rolls here, little, like, whatever's here. You do this. And I said, sir, and this is the thing. I try to be very transparent with my child to the extent of a 9-year-old can handle. And I was just like, look, I said, I love you. I'm telling you right now, mommy is not self-regulating very well right now. And I said, it's really hard for me to self-regulate right now. So I'm just telling you, please stop what you're doing and how you're speaking to me and how you're putting out this right now. I said, today, I'm being honest. I am not handling it well. I'm not handling my own stuff. And I said, I'm sorry for that. And I wish I was in a better space, but I was like, I'm not self-regulating very well. So he's looking at me like, okay. You got to stop doing that because you keep bumping your little noggin. I said it to him, right? So we was cool. He was clear. We was good. Eli sat there and I said, Eli, can you do? All I asked him was to put his laundry in the washer. I didn't ask him to put the detergent on. I asked him to turn it on. Nothing. Eli threw a whole tantrum. And I'm sitting there. I just, like, I always just stop myself. I just freeze whenever I feel like, and I was like, I feel the cursing about to come out my lips because I done told you about 4 times, and I done told you I'm not regulating very well. And then he said, what did he say to me? Child, I can't even remember. I can't remember because I flashed out and I saw red. Next thing I know, I was in front of him, and I felt my hands going to grab, but I just grabbed his shirt, and he's looking like fear for his life, y'all. And like, this ain't no call no sleep at him because I didn't hurt my child. My child's very fine because I called my mom crying because I was like, I just grabbed his shirt and I'm looking him in his eyes and I just froze because I'm like, I felt myself feeling like a maniac. And I saw the fear in his eyes looking at me. And we just stayed there. And we both started crying. And I just let him go. I smoothed his shirt. And I said, I need a moment. And I didn't say nothing else. I couldn't even talk because I was just like so frustrated with myself. I couldn't understand why I was feeling so much pent up. I just walked away. I made sure Jackson was good. I strapped him in his seat and I went out on the balcony. I took a couple of breaths and then I called my mom and I just like was crying and I just was telling her what happened. That didn't really help all that great. Mom's not the best like in those situations. Like, I mean, sometimes, but she's old school. And I just was like, okay. I just came and I kept cooking. I think I was making breakfast or something. And I just kept cooking and I wouldn't say anything. And I think he recognized, which it isn't great either. He recognized that he might have went too far. He did go too far. And like, I just couldn't speak to him. And I was just like, I was going through such inner turmoil because I'm just like, he is 9 years old, Ashley. You need to pull it together. You cannot ice out your child. You cannot not speak to him. You gotta, like, I'm very hard on myself as a parent, as a person, as a woman, as a mom, whatever. Like, and I'm sitting here having this inner conflict. Like, he's disrespecting me. It's getting worse. I'm getting beat up by the world because all of everything that's happening is my fault. I'm facing homelessness in 2 months. I'm jobless. I had like everything just was hitting me all at once. And it's like, Ashley, you got to speak to him. And he's like, Mom, do you want me to do that? And like, and I could tell that he was trying to, and I'm just like, Ashley, he's a kid. And it was just like this fight just going on. And I just like had to just say nothing. I couldn't speak. I just kept feeding the baby. I just started cleaning up. Until finally I was just like, okay, just go, whatever. But that was a hard moment for me. But I said all that to say, like, that's why, like, when I just finally was able to pray, I was just like, I have anger. I have anger in all of this that is very just stuck in me, and I got to deal with it. But yeah, that was a huge revelation for me, and it just sucks. Like, all around, it's just like an emotional hot mess in here. There's good days, but there's some trifling days. there's some trifling days, y'all. Okay, I missed some comments. Hold on. My aunt made the corned beef with sauerkraut every April 1st, and I have to make a sandwich or something to eat. Yeah, my grandma used to make it, and maybe that's why she used to make it all the time. And I'd be like, they don't even want that. But then I'm older, I'm like, oh yeah, throw some sauerkraut on a hot dog. I've had moments similar. We only human. Right. But society tells us that we're supposed to be, Susie Sunshine all the time. It's so good for you as cabbage. Is it cabbage? Apologize, regroup. Right. And I did apologize to him. Sir, you stole my get what in y'all, I got food all over my pants and he has food all over his hands and he was over here about to choke. Me running my mouth, not even paying attention. Stop it, Baba. Whoa, Ash, I tell you, Eli and my son running the same train. Yeah, it must be something. I think the hormones are starting to flow. And like it's that like, and then and what takes the cake is the other day, Eli's mouth once again. So I'm very like do push-ups, arms out on the wall. Wall sits if it's really bad, because wall sits be tearing you up. And here's the thing, I've always told myself is like I'm never gonna have my child do this. Is why I gotta get back in shape too. I'm never gonna have my child do something that I can't do myself. So I will physically do a wall sit so I know how it feels to be on a wall for a minute in a wall sit. Baby, it's not fun. That's why it's a part of the regimen when you act up. So he elevated it to a wall sit. And I just do a minute at a time, really push it. I think the max I could hold it was like 3 minutes before like I was like, whoo girl. So that's what we do. Eli, he used to do it a lot when he was younger. Eli would make himself throw up to get out of trouble. Because, obviously if a child throws up, you're going to be like trying, even if you're still upset, you're going to be, boy, you got food in my hair. You're going to be like cleaning up. It's going to be like this whole thing. So, he had to do a wall sit. Oh my God, he has bread all over this floor. That's okay. I got vacuum anyway. He made himself throw up. He made himself throw up, y'all. And I said, I was so mentally spent. I said, stand. He said, what do I do? I said, stay on the wall. I was so pissed and just like, I was just jacked. I just couldn't even. Jackson was laying in the chair looking at me screaming. Ethan was running around spinning in circles screaming. I put my hoodie on. I was breaking down crying. I was just like, I'm leaving. I was like, I'm just going to walk away. And so I got to the door. I was like trying to take some breaths, but they didn't know that I was right there. Come on, Jackson. You're pulling my shirt off. They didn't know I was right there. And here's Eli. You're the worst mom ever. You are the worst mom. Now I'm already, Jackson's looking, oh, Booby, I'm okay. I don't know, 9 minutes for a wall sit. Girl, I wouldn't survive no 9 minutes. I was able to do 3. And these thighs was like, baby, get in the gym. It was like, get in the gym. Yeah, girl, he is. That's why he's probably pulling my shirt. Eat that stuff you ain't supposed to. Look at this. Look, y'all. Look, still in. I told on you. But yeah, so it's just like there's a puddle of throw up on the floor. He's covered in throw up. These kids are screaming, and now I'm the worst mom ever. And I was like, you know what? I feel like it. So oh, okay. Yeah, so like it was not my best moment. And I just had to stand there and breathe through it. And I just was like, and then afterwards, he cleaned up. And you know what the crazy part is? I still let him go to the movies with his little friend from school. Her mom called and was like, can Eli go to see Wish? And I was just like, because I feel, and I normally I wouldn't, but like facing what we're facing, I just want him to have whatever moments he can if I cannot salvage our life right now. And I needed a break. Well, get close to it. Right. Oh my God, I just washed your hair. You got a braid all in it. But yeah, it definitely was a thing, but it was crazy. It's been crazy in here. A minute ain't enough for me. No, girl. We do them a minute at a time, and you get a little bit of a rest break in between. Then you knock out the rest, and then I increase it by 30-second intervals. Same. Well, let it out. Put your arms up. You got a little fat head. Like on the wall, like you keep it up. You go from you go from just standing on the wall to standing with your arms up to extended time. Like, we can always increase it. But I usually make mine stand in the corner with 1 foot up. Girl, yeah. Listen, I will bring out some cans when it gets real bad. Go ahead and in there and get you a couple can of beans. Go ahead. We're gonna go do the balancing act. Like it's all nothing that works better on my child than any type of like spanking, taking away taking away stuff, taken away from him. He don't like to do the physical stuff at all. I used to have in PA. I used to have Eli outside running laps. Yeah, so like it definitely works. You just gotta stick with it. Push ups, all of that. Yeah, so it's been a time in here, y'all. It's been a time. But I realized that I said I don't know if he's picking up, this attitude. Certain things I can tell from certain students at his school he is bringing that energy, but part of it is also him getting older, feeling himself. I think the situations. My kid's so much. Yo, my girl, we listen. Our kids probably are very similar because my son is so dramatic. It don't make no sense. But he get it from his mom, from me, so I already know. All right, Jackson, I'll put the camera on. Jeez. But yeah, so I don't know what's up with that, but his attitude has been terrible. I told him, I said, and I told him, I said, I'm fighting so hard to make sure you have a Christmas or some type of, regularity, a memory and whatnot. And I said, you're acting so horrible in this process. And then like, part of me is like, is he acting out because it's a chance that we might not be here? Like, is he acting out because of the life changes that he might, kids are very sensitive to, stuff as well. And so I'm just like, I don't know. I just have just kind of been kind of trying to prepare him that like we might not stay here. Oh yeah, they get it from me too. Yes, physical reach for boys. Right, right. Yeah. So like I don't know, y'all. I've been going through so much just trying to figure it out. Like and not fall apart in the process. It's like days like one day I wake up, okay, Ashley, let's do it. Like today I felt good. I was like, we're gonna conquer this. You're gonna get up. I've been making sure I get up and get dressed every day. I think it's important. Like I said, you got to get this regularity. You got to get this routine. I'll just put this on your shirt. Oh wait, yes. If you saw my pants leg, and then he got the nerve to be over here passing gas. Are you pooping? Jackson is a trip. Jackson is an absolute trip. I don't know who texts me, but I'm just here. Boy, I don't want to talk to you. Um, yeah. So like, I just been trying to just focus. Been applying for jobs. Um, and hoping for the best. Right. They won't. And they won't realize it because I didn't. Like I told y'all before, I didn't realize like I looked at my mom as weak. I was sitting there judging her hard as a teenager. I was judging her hard. Whoo child. Come on, you gonna flat me. Cause I just thought I knew. I was like, man, I never want to be like her. I ain't never gonna find myself in those situations. I ain't never gonna put my kids through this. Look at me never ever and like I never ever. um they don't understand. But also as his parent, I'm realizing I need to recognize that because he shouldn't have to. He's a kid. You know what I mean? He definitely shouldn't have to because he's a child. When he was up there getting those awards and making those billions, I don't really think his mama right. Right. Right now he's on that. He thinks that like if his dad wasn't in prison, that his dad would actually be able to take care of him. We're on that season of life again. It came up a little bit a few years ago, but now him wanting to have the active. He even said the other day, he was like, I miss Mr. Fletcher. And I'm like, now he ain't talked about him one time since we left. I tried to open the door to it, like, just, but they didn't really get along that great. Like, it wasn't bad, but when it was bad, like, we weren't. And he saw how he was treating me. So it was like, he was happy. He said he was happy he was gone. So like for him to say that, I'm like, hmm. And then now he's on the dad kick, like, he wishes he was here. And um oh shoot, my Walmart order. What did I order? Oh, some toilet paper. Not them taking a picture of my door, but and I would show y'all, but it has my address in it. They took a picture of the top part of my door, not the groceries sitting in front of my door, just the top part of my door. Just the ghetto. But yeah, he's been in that. This is not self-serve. This is okay. You're done because we're not gonna do that, y'all. I'm tired of breastfeeding. Tired of it. Don't sign me up. Take me off the list. I've been doing this now. What? 4 years? Oh no, not 4. I'm not gonna say 4 years straight. Because I did get a few months off with Ethan. When Ethan was 18 months, when Ethan was 18 months, I stopped breastfeeding because I was pregnant, and I was just too sensitive. So I had a few months of a break off, but I'm over it. This is not he by far. Jackson is and I had it hard with Ethan because I had all those issues with the partial tongue tie and whoo, baby, I went through some pain. If y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all know I would be on there crying. I was like, I want to give up. Day 2, I can't do this. I said, I'm just gonna make it to 3 months. I'm gonna make it to 6. And finally, we found our stride. It still was a little bit painful but it worked out. He makes it painful just because, and he has a very strong suction. You rub some bread in your eye? Yeah. Let me say hi. Say hi. You still sleepy? Say hi, everybody. Say, hey, I'm Jaxie Waxy. Look at me. Look at his belly. Look at it. Look, y'all could go back a couple of months in the video. Shoot, you can go back a couple of months on me. You can see I wasn't as fluffy either. What you doing? What are you doing? You're so cute. I love you. Oops. Male role models are paramount for boys. Yeah, I definitely need to figure that out. That'll be definitely something that I will look into. I really hope I don't have to split us up. Part of me is just like I want them to have stability. I don't want them to go through the mud with me. But at the same time, it's like I know the younger two ain't really gonna know what's going on. I just feel for Ethan because right now, like I know when he gets off schedule, like he freaks out. And I'm just like, I need to make sure that he has some type of routine and schedule. And I was like, even if we did end up going to the shelter, at least I know that, like, okay, for 30 days, we gonna have X, Y, and Z. This is gonna be our new normal. And like, his grandma's like, oh, he can come here, but like, I don't know. Like, part of me doesn't trust her, cause no. And we don't have that. We don't have a bad relationship, but no. I'm a month and a half in and I'm tired of breastfeeding. I breastfed him for 3 years. I want to give up now. Yeah, it's a lot. Like, I be over it. I'm over it. Yeah. Yeah. It's cheaper for me and I don't have to make bottles. But my whole thing was like, I thought I would be working by now. I was like, yeah, once I start working, he won't on formula. No mom wants to separate their kid. Right. And I feel like because he's older and he would actually know and see what's going on, that maybe it is better for him not to see that. But then I'm just like, the way his attitude is raging right now, like, what will it, being around his grandma who spoils him, like spoils the life out of him. When I mean like, oh, he's a good boy. But girl, he's 9. Stop talking to him like that. He 9. Stop. I I can only imagine what would happen. And I just, granted, it wouldn't be forever. I was like, I just need like a good 2 or 3 months to work 2 jobs and just go hard, get the money I need to pay for a place. No, Jackson. That was my fault because I left it. But jeez, man. I don't even know how I'm gonna get that out the carpet. It's gonna be smelling like onions in here for days. That sucks. Yeah, but I don't I just don't know if that's what I want in life for my child. Prayerfully, maybe prayerfully I'm just talking and none of this will happen. I still have some hope left in me. So y'all send up a prayer for me. I'm still applying for jobs. Still trying to make it shake. Oh, my family came down for Thanksgiving. My mom and my brother, they surprised me. And then the car wouldn't start when it was time to leave. But yeah. Okay, I need you to stop because I need to clean this up. Now you smell like roasting onions. No, Papa. No. So here's your snacky snacks. Here. The suction on this little baby makes me want to fight. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know if they got sensitive or over the is that word over the years or what, but it's a lot. I mean, couldn't pay me. I'm really done. Definitely send a prayer. I appreciate it. Would your mom follow the rules you said if y'all had to stay there? My mom wouldn't be able to handle Eli. My mom wouldn't be able to handle Eli. Wouldn't be able to handle Ethan. Wouldn't be able to handle Jackson. My mom is not kid friendly. Like it's like maybe an hour with you there, and then it's just like not wanting to be bothered. Tired. She's older, and rightfully so. She's older. She's not one. She's not Mrs. Claus. Mm-mm. She gets very frustrated very fast, and she doesn't like a lot of noise anymore. Like she's not, and she has a cane, so she can't even 2 years. What about the teeth? It's the worst when the teeth come, especially if they're a biter. Jackson don't even got teeth, and Jackson be gumming the mess out of me, and I be running ready to sling him across the floor. I ain't even gonna lie. He be doing the most. But yeah. So like I said, I even if I wanted to, I don't even think I would be. I don't have anybody that would be able to take my children um and do that. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna be sleeping on some floors and figuring it out. But yeah, they whatchamacallit. Now I'm eating with my fingers because you dropped my fork on the floor. Oh, that's dripping. They surprised me and came down. Well, my dad called me the day before, right? And he was like, I'm headed to PA. Do you want me to stop and pick you and the boys up? It's just me, so we'll all fit in the car. I'm like, oh my God. At first I was like, yes. Then reality set in that I'm a mom of 3 and 2 of them are under 5. Shoot, 2 of them are under 3. It takes us more than an hour or 2 to get ready. Plus, I had all this food that I bought to, not a bunch, but thawing and stuff prepped to be made. I can't just leave and be gone for days. Like, so I called him back and I was like, as much as I want to be around my family and stuff like that, it just isn't going to work. Like, but thank you. I appreciate it. And then that morning, my mom called me and was like, we're coming down. So my dad let them use his car to drive up here because my brother's car isn't working right. Well, the drive up here was fine. Excuse me. My dad's car is newer, and plus he had just got it serviced and everything, brand new battery, all that stuff. But then when they went to leave, and they stayed. I thought they was gonna turn around and leave the next day. No, they stayed for a day. They left. They came down that morning. Well, that afternoon they got here on Thanksgiving, and then they left out on Saturday. So, yeah. But when they went to go leave, the car wouldn't start. So we had to call AAA. Thankfully, they jumped it. I'm sorry, y'all. They jumped it and it was able to it started up. And my dad had a warranty on the battery, but apparently it was something with like the push start button and something. The wire, I don't know if it was the wires was loose. I don't know what was going on. But they said they didn't have no issues when they went back. So I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I'm kind of full. Yeah, I was glad they came down too. He bit me one time. Right. Hey, Chrissy. Yeah, it was really good to have them come down. It was great. It's one of those things though, like I was glad, but it made me so sad when they left because I was like, man, it's back to like reality. You know what I mean? And I think that's what triggered me really to be even sadder and to really be more reflective is because I'm just like, dang, I really miss my family. I miss the, few people that I do, associate with. It just really made me kind of sad. And I was like, I got to figure my life out. Y'all want to see how Eli smiled in his school pictures? And I'm getting them too because I get them all the time. Why would he? First of all, he had a tie on, and his shirt was buttoned up. Why would my son smile like this and unbutton his shirt and take the tie off, and then smile like that? Every year he plays me with these pictures. Every freaking year. Don't make no kind of sense. And I caught a cute picture. We kept trying to get a picture with Jackson and my brother. And that's the only one I caught where he was smiling because Jackson did not want to fool with nobody. He was trying to act up the whole time. That's the only picture we took with him. Because he tried to act brand new with everybody. Look at him. That's my mom in the corner. Look, he would not smile in them pictures. Yeah, definitely can relate. My kids did the complete opposite when they took their pictures. One smiled way too hard, and the other one thought he was taking a mugshot or something. How he was holding his head up at the yeah, oh, that's so cute. Yeah, girl, I don't know why school pictures. I don't know if maybe they feel. Wait a minute. I don't know if they feel rushed or I don't know what it is, but everyone, I'll never forget when Eli came home. Was this 2 years ago? He's like, Mom, I did really good in my picture. I smile. They're going to come out really good. He was all dressed up. He wanted to be dressed up. He's like, he just was excited about it. And he's like, y'all smile good and everything. That's how you smile. He showed me. And I was like, okay, that's going to be a nice picture. Girl, I got the pictures. I got them pictures back. And you know what? I buy them every year because I think they're good memories to have. Like in one, like I remember like maybe like once or twice. My mom bought school pictures twice that I remember. Because I looked busted in both of them. One, my shirt was too small. It wasn't the shirt my mom sent me to school with. That's why. My friend let me borrow a shirt. It was too small. So it was like the buttons, my boobs were starting to grow as my mom wasn't happy about that one. Plus when I was younger, I used to lick my lips a lot. So one year I was real bad with it and I was that kid that had that black ring under her lip. And my mom didn't perm my hair. And she was like, you should have told me it was pictures. So she brushed my hair up into this ponytail. I didn't have a perm. And you can see the nappiness of the front. Now, if I would have had like a whole around nappy puff or fro or something, okay. But it was nappy. Girl, if I can find these, I have the pictures. Because I didn't pass those out to nobody. When I said I confiscated that envelope that year and would not let my mom get none of them, she kept asking, I'm like, I don't know where they at. I don't know where they at. I looked a mess. And then I had that pineapple, and my hair had fell out that summer because I think I told y'all before when my mom signed us up for swim classes and she gave me a swim cap. None of the other girls had swim caps. So I wasn't wearing my swim cap, and I would rush home after swim practice and I would blow dry my hair. No, I didn't wash it. No, I didn't wash the chlorine out. No, I didn't. So my pigtails went from like when I would have two pigtails from being down here to being up here. Because I was blow drying my hair with the chlorine. So my ponytail, she brushed it up and it was nappy, and then it had like that triangle stopping right there, straight ponytail. And then it's a real close up. And then I had a big Mickey Mouse t-shirt on for pictures, y'all. A big Mickey Mouse t-shirt, glittery. And I'm smiling real big with these glasses with this big old black ring around my mouth. I'm gonna find the pictures so y'all can see. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, I said, why in the world? When them pictures came back, I was like, oh my God. And then the ones where I had the too small shirt on, which the shirt was ugly. Bro, when I said the shirt looked like disco fever. My mom was like, where did you get that shirt from? I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Child, it was a very interesting season of my life where I was trying to find my style, but it's like this purplish, lime green, silk collared shirt number. And again, why was the picture so close? I don't know about y'all, but I swear, like, they took our pictures really close back then or something. And I'm like smiling big, and like I was chubby, like I was real kid fat chubby. In my glasses, I was very awkward. I would even go as far as say that I was an ugly kid. I was an ugly kid, and I didn't help the situation by how I dressed. Yeah, I hit all my bitches because of my forehead. Girl, my forehead was, I know I have a 5 head now, but growing up, I didn't realize just how big my forehead was. And then it was the one year my mom braided my hair so tight. No, my aunt had braided my hair and it was so tight. My eyes was like, it was crazy. Yeah, we really went through it growing up. But yeah, yo, that nappy ponytail will forever take me out. When I show y'all, I mean, it might be packed up because I have some of the stuff packed up. But that nappy ponytail, whew, that went down in the history. Not a big, I mean, I had a big, it was like a 5X. I was not that big. I had like a 5X big old Mickey Mouse t-shirt with glitter thrown across it. Why would I wear that? I'll post my yes. Oh my God, that should be the next one. If y'all have, we should do a video, like a video collab where we're showing the throwback pictures. Like, I promise that should be the one. I'm gonna post my pictures on my community tab. But you probably didn't look that bad though, Chrissy. Like, my mom wasn't one to jazz us up. Like, my cousins, like, they used to give them the jewelry and all that. We didn't have no money. So, like, I mean, we had money, but we didn't have it like that. Like, so we didn't have jewelry and all of that. I didn't even have my ears pierced until I was like older. Half my school pictures, I was covered in a layer of Vaseline. I got one of those. I got one. No, this one looked like I was sweating. but it was the Vaseline. My mom stayed oiling us up. Like, I was like, where did you think you were sending us? Was the air that dry outside? You had us that shiny. And it's sad because I find myself doing it to Eli, and I kind of understand. I think it was just getting us out the door. And so we just kind of rushed. Cause I do it to my kids sometimes. Not the Chinese eye. Yeah, no. Them when I say them two, it was the two cornrows right in the front, and then like they were braided. It was cute, the hairstyle, but I couldn't move my neck, and my eyes was like it was like a facelift as a kid. And then I had the nerve. I told you about the year I thought that it was cool to get the same glasses that my grandmom and my mom had. Yeah, I was that. So I was like, I want to get those. When I say them things was like this big, and we weren't in the era like now we're wearing big glasses to school. And then my grandma got me a chain to put on them. So when I went to the amusement park, when we went to Hershey Park, my glasses wouldn't fly off. I was not cool. When I say I was, when I tell you I was really a nerd, I was for sure a nerd. I had on my Mickey Mouse sweatshirt. Y'all got me hollering at work. Girl, you know we went through it with them school pictures. We didn't, and it's crazy because I don't remember like once I got into high school is when we started handing out like pictures we took because we would go to like the Galleria and stuff like that. But but by that time, my self-esteem was so in the trash. I never wanted to be in the picture. I was always the person taking the pictures. So in high school, you're hard pressed to find pictures of me until the year I joined ASB, which Associated Student Body Government, and I was a senior representative. Then they would catch me at the events, but I was so insecure about my body, and it's crazy, y'all. Looking back, I was not big at all. Like I was just more developed than other girls, and so I grew up in California around girls that weren't shapely. And so I was very self-conscious about my body, and I got teased a lot about how big my butt was and stuff. So I didn't get in pictures. I always took the picture. They'd be like, come on, Ashley. So like you're hard pressed to find me in pictures. And when you did, I had big old t-shirts on that like covered all my shirts had to cover like my butt and my hips and stuff because I was so self-conscious. So style was never a thing. Middle school or high school. Yeah, I think my insecurity started in middle school because that's when they started calling me Miss Fat Booty. Remember that song came out and this one boy kept saying it and the whole class just started laughing, and then they would make jokes, and like the one boy was like, no, I really liked you. That's why I said, well, that's you stupid. Why would you say that to me? But they would just make fun of my body all the time because I was at school with like skinny Barbies. Like nobody had curves or chest. And I was a nice size. I had a nice body. I just at that time it wasn't represented in media. It wasn't something. So like in middle school I got teased a lot and I was the fat kid. Uh Even though I wasn't. And then high school, like you just kind of like I think that's where I started eating my feelings. That's when I got like my eating disorder, and then I started eating my feelings, and then I was like, well, hello. It's a cute self. It's a cute self. So it was a lot going on in high school, and I just stopped taking pictures. I did not do school pictures either. My yearbook picture, oh my god, I didn't even want to take senior pictures, y'all. My mom had to make me go up there, and I only did the one with the shawl. I didn't do any of those fun, none of that. And that's why I think I push my son to kind of do stuff sometimes. I'm just like, you don't regret not doing it. Oh no, I can't right now. My one picture had finger waves and turtleneck. That was popular though. That was popular. The finger waves with the turtleneck and then the little silver gold chain. That was popular. I never got that though because we didn't have enough money for all that. Like I never had like the cool colored backgrounds. My mom would get the standard, like basic package. Hey, Sil, girl, I was talking about you earlier. I was like, has anybody heard from Sylvia? I missed her. I haven't heard from her. I'm about to message you. I'm 6'3". People always call me big and made me so girl, like kids is just stupid. You know what I mean? Like they was just stupid. Loving your hair. Thank you. I've never been big. I'm just really tall, but it took till I was in like 10th grade to build. Right. Yeah, like mine just never. I was always taller. Like I'm 5'7". Although I promise you in school they said I was 5'8", 5'9". So I shrunk. because now they be trying to make me almost 5'6", and I'm like, girl, I am not that short. But I was always taller because I went to school with a lot of Asian American. I don't want to be politically incorrect, y'all, but it was like Cambodian Asians. They were shorter. They were smaller, like the skinny white girls. Like nobody was really that tall. So I was tall and I was shapely. So I was fat. I was considered fat, even though I wasn't. I did not have a BMI that was considered fat, but I was fat because I was shapely. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? The stupidest. Like the stupidness, and then look at where we're at now. They glorify the bodies. They glorify them, and now I actually am fat. And I didn't even appreciate my unfat periods. I'm mad about that. All them times I got pictures, I'd be like, yo, I used to think I was so fat right here. Like, girl, you get fluffier. But I feel like if people hadn't have made me think I was fat, I never would have gotten fat because I wouldn't have created the emotional eating disorders trying to hide. You know what I mean? Say hi to booties. I'm so silly. Let me see. I was shorter than everyone, but older than everyone. I had a little kid body while my friends was fully developed. Yeah, that would. It just kids are stupid. I know I've been on lately, but I'm back. I'm glad. I was just saying that. I was like, I don't think she's been posting. I haven't seen nothing because although I haven't been, I've been watching. Plus, when I smile, show my gum sizing. Girl, I used to hate. You know what? I stopped smiling because I told y'all my top lip is small. The only time it looks big is when I wear my makeup. But when I smile, it would turn into what they call the white people lip. That's all I heard through school. They said, "Oh, you got white lips. You got white lips." And I would smile. I was always like a happy kid. So when I would laugh, I would smile, or the photographer would say something stupid, and I would crack up laughing in my cheeks. And so I smile, my lip disappears, my cheeks get real big, and my eyes. So all my pictures are like real stupid. That was real stupid. But because I would be like laughing, and they would take it, so it's like my cheeks is huge. Like it was just a lot. And then they would make fun of me. And they're just like, look at like I got called all kinds of stuff in high school, y'all. It's crazy. But I had a good personality, so people liked me. That's why I say I was a popular nerd. Like people would make fun. There were a group that would make fun of me, but like there was also people that would stand up for me because they would be like, oh, she's nice. Also, I didn't care. I put on the air that I didn't care, and I would talk mess back, but it really did hurt my feelings. Like I used to eat lunch inside of the bathroom in a stall. Like it's so funny because the few friends that I had in high school, which was fear kids, whenever we used to go and eat lunch in the science lab, like we were hardcore nerds, or we would go to the drama teacher's room when they were available, or and when they wasn't, or if they weren't there, like I would go into the bathroom and I'll eat my lunch in the stall. I was yeah. He's hot, so you have a baby face. People say that a lot. That's because I'm real fluffy right now. Hi, Jackson. They say, hi, Jackson. You're a professional in your makeup. You can become a makeup artist. I used to want to be a makeup artist, and then I met people, and they made me not like them. And that is part of it. But I realized that I like makeup more than doing makeup. Like I like to have fun with myself and experiment. And I've done people's makeup. Like I tried to do it like as a paid, and I just like I don't want to do this. This ain't fun. But thank you. I got teased because my lips were big. That's crazy. I grew up wanting big lips so bad. Like I wanted big lips so bad. Like I told you I had a consultation for injections and everything, and I got scared. I was like, I can't mess my face up. Nah, I love my lips. That's good. I'm glad. I still don't like mine, but they here. Me too. I have full lips. Me too, because I was always the tallest, so they weren't that hard on me. Still ran poppy kid. Right. Yeah, like and also my brother was popular. My brother was really popular. Not that it really affected me, like where I got only from like, and that might have been why people thought I was, why I know that's why some people did try to be my friend. And that's also why I was more guarded too, because I was like, the girls that would try to talk to my brother would try to become my friend. And I would just be like, girl, get away from me. Because he was popular. He was a jock. He was a football player. He was a star football player, star baseball player, all of that. And so like his friends would be like, hey, little sister, hey. But I was a nerd. Like I was just like, all right, guys, leave me alone. I was a very angsty teenager. But I was dealing with a lot of stuff. I grew up wanting big breasts, but I got the girl, I didn't want none of it. I'll be like, when I be seeing people, I'll be like, Lord, people be wanting bigger chests and bigger, but it's all because it's that fascination with what we don't have. That's why I said I don't understand what the huge thing people have about having a big butt. I've had a big butt my whole life. Child, you can take it. Make me a flat back there. Like I'm over it. I'm over it. I've been over sexualized my entire life. I've been made fun of for it. Like, and now people paying to get butts like mine. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm like, I would cry about getting teased about my body. And now people getting, I said, then it was when I grew up and seeing people was getting breast implants and butt implants. Like, and I'm like, I would cry. I was eating lunch in the bathroom just to get away from people. And like people are paying to get bodies. Talk about, we grew up in a generation that really, really, really had us jacked up because I think the kids are facing a lot of stuff just because of the BBL cultures and the plastic surgery. But there also is a lot of self-love, self-empowerment, body positivity that we didn't have growing up. So like you can find your space a little bit better. You know what I mean? Than we could. We didn't have anything. Like the magazines didn't look like us. Excuse me, the people on TV didn't look like us. Everything was telling us to be not ourselves, especially if you were Black or Hispanic or anything. Everything was telling us to look like what was popular. And it wasn't us. So it's just interesting to see now how things have changed so much. And I'm just like, I'm glad that they do have body positivity. So like, young girls and young guys can love themselves, even though it is still a lot of crap out there telling them not to. There is something counteracting it, trying to make a difference. Hold on. Growing. My brother was super popular too, and all the girls like, yeah, like girl, they used to try to be your friend. I'd be like, girl, if you don't get away from me. Shoot, I lost weight and my butt kind of disappeared. I wish. No matter how much weight I lose, my boobs get a little bit smaller. A little bit. But my butt don't go nowhere. And my hips is like cement. They don't want to leave. They don't want to go anywhere. Not at all. Hold on. I had a whole chest. I had triple D. So the right girl, yes. Never could wear the cute bras. They didn't have cute bras like they have now. Girl, I had that basic Walmart. You had a white one, a black one, and maybe lucked up and got a tan one. Maybe got a little light pink one going on. But you did not have the cute ones. I had the freaking three clasps in the back. Like there was no cute bras when I was growing up at all. I was popular from my cheerleading sister, basketball brother, my fighter cousin, brother, and it was a class clown. Yeah, I was a class clown too. That's because I was dealing with all kinds of trauma. And the crazy part is I wasn't even trying to be funny. I've been class clown in a couple of yearbooks, and I was like, I wasn't trying to be funny. I literally just said whatever. I just said what I felt. And people be laughing. Your BBL is real popular. Yeah, that's crazy. Like young girls are going under the knife. It's terrible. Let's juggle these in here. I was like, everyone's body type looks similar now. They look like ants. Yep. My chest. My chest. Now that I'm older, that's why I said that's the one thing about breastfeeding. Although I hate it because it made me go up 2 cup sizes. The fullness I have from breastfeeding is love. Like, because when you stop, it's like these bad boys deflate. They still big, but they deflate. There's not all that like filler, as I get older. But I don't think I could ever go under the knife. I said, plus I thought about, because before I said, I was like, yeah, once I'm done having kids and I lose the weight that I want, I just want I just want to get a breast lift. And then I saw how a breast lift is done. And I was like, I don't think so. And then all these people are dying from surgeries. And I'm like, you know what? You gonna love me or not? And then I started thinking, I was like, you know what? These girls haven't let me down. I have not had any issues. So why am I about to play myself and go cut myself up? And then I started thinking, I was like, I don't want to be like 60 years old with my chest sitting up here while everything else is going to waste. Like, I want to age naturally. Mommy wants to age naturally. Yes. I was like, I can't be having perky. Like, I'm just not that girl. I said, maybe because I've grown up with my body. So going through all kinds of changes from gaining weight and losing weight, having babies, that to the point where I'm just like, take me as I am, or go get you a young chicken wing thing. Like, it ain't, the math ain't math. I'm not risking my life for that. I'm terrified of surgeries. Every time I lose weight, much of that. Same here. Wasn't trying to be funny. Right. It's like, I made mistakes while I was pregnant, only wearing sports bras. Honestly, I don't even think that matters. I think people make up things I think, okay, somewhat. But the thing is, a lot of it is genetics. A lot of it is genetics. And if you have larger chests, if you have even smaller chests, like, it's skin. It depends. If you breastfeed and your boobs get fuller, the skin stretches. So that way when the milk leaves, you have that skin from where your breasts stretch. And it's life. It's natural. It's how your body is. Like, the only reason why we dislike our bodies is because the media. The media tells us we should. Because of surgeries, not natural bodies. There's some people that come, but you're some people like, oh, they bounce back, whatever. It's genetic. It's good genetics. I come from large women. I come from big hip, big butt, big chested women. There are no flat chests in my family. There are no unshapely women. They all have big behinds, big hips. They call us the baby making hips. All the women in my family have the same body type. All of them. And you can't, like, you got a large chest. Gravity's going to do what gravity do. It just is. And so I've grown to accept that. I'm like, you know what? They stopped my grandmama from getting married and pulling them. Then stop my mama from getting married and pulling them. Yeah, it ain't gonna stop me now. I ain't got married yet. You know, something happened there. I'm like, God, you know what? We came from a marrying family. But then also, God also was like, you broke that curse of marrying and staying with men that turned out to be no good, or that was cheating on you, or was alcoholic. So, you know. Yeah, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I mean, as I get older, I learned to accept myself as I am. It is what this lash is really irritating me because it's starting to lift, I think, finally. But it was hurting trying to pull these off last night. And it's on my lazy eye too. Or wait, it's this one. Maybe they finally trying to come off. I didn't feel like doing no makeup today. I wore makeup yesterday. I was just playing around with it. I found my one bag and I was like, oh, I haven't used this in a while. And I was just trying out different techniques. And I was like, still got it, girl. Still got it. Sometimes I have fun putting it on. And it was a distraction too. Mwah. Got my little chunky butt. My little chunky butt. Look at his hair, y'all. look at my baby's hair. Why is this like this? He is cracking up. Say hi. Say hi. I got these lashes. I have to do a review on TikTok. Oh, did you? Go ahead, girl. I'm getting better too at putting lashes. I figured out. Y'all should have seen me yesterday because my makeup was cute yesterday. I figured out. Do I got a picture? Probably not. I don't think I even took any picture yesterday. I figured out how to a quicker way to put my lashes on for me is looking down at the mirror instead of all these got filters. You can't. I'm trying to find one without a filter so you can see my lashes. Well, this one just had. Oh, you can't see that one either. It's too dark. Dang, I should have took a picture. What's wrong with me? I don't know, but my stuff was cute yesterday. But I realized if I take, I took a palette, like one of my big palette mirrors, and like I looked down with it on the little the tweezer, boom, 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 and your girl did it. I was proud of me. So I'm trying to stay. But y'all should see these. Y'all should see these lashes I got. What possessed me to buy these? Because they looked cute. The picture looked cute. So I don't know if the girl, it was just not her picture. It was not her really wearing the lashes, and they sent me something else. But ain't no way in heaven, ain't no way in heaven that these are the same lashes. I was trying to get me some of them baddie girl lashes, the fluffy ones, not the ones where it look like they got, dogs on their eyes. Cause I be feeling inspired. I be seeing y'all be like, oh, let's see her lashes and look at her lashes. Ivory got her lashes. And I was like, I want some lashes. I've got mini wigs. These look like mini wigs. I'm about to go get them. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Jaxie Waxy. Let me get up. I don't know if I got clear tights on or not, so I'm gonna slide so I don't put my booty cheeks in the camera, y'all. Where is these lashes at? Child, I tried to cut them up. These things. Let me get back down. Ooh, child. All right. So these are what I'm used to. I thought these were really cute and simple. That gave me just enough flair, just a little. Ooh, you okay? Did you hit your head? No, you ain't crying, so I don't know if you did or not. Just a little bit. It's just a little. It's just a little judging. Just a little judging. These is my girls. I want to order these again because I like these little. They like a little wispy. Just enough. Just enough. Look up. Just a little. Just enough. Now I try to be fancy, okay? And one's missing because I cut it up trying to make it work. Girl, look at these, y'all. Look at these lashes. Now, you may even think like, oh, those are cute. When I say these are mini wigs for your eyes. Hey, Siobhan, girl. And listen, I'm gonna go one further. I'm gonna go one further and show you why I need to stay in my lane. Okay. See, look, can you see this? They look cute. I feel like I'm about to be a baddie, right? Let me just. Now, I don't look that bad there. Now, wait a minute. I feel like now this ain't doing what it did yesterday. Maybe because I already got an eyelash on. But do you see how far these are? I'm catching the wind, the rain. Let me see. Let me come closer. Like, I can't. I cannot. Let me see. My sister, mama. Girl, like, I feel like I'm like, every time I. Let me put a note. I said, how in the world? I feel like I have a hood. I feel like Grover. I feel like, I think I'm ripping the real ones off. Wait a minute. These. What is y'all? I couldn't do it. I tried to make it work. It just looked a mess. Hold on. Hold on. They're cute. Wait. They're cute. Wait, the big ones, Chrissy, or the hey CC on my grandma's TV. CC, it is Vlogmas. All for sure. Oh, yes, I'm starting today. Ashworth. You know what's crazy? I was like, before I got on here, I was like, I should sit down while the boys asleep because Eli done gave me his stuff that he wants and make these lists. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it today as soon as Eli gets home because we was writing a letter. Somebody told me I mean, no, he has to write a letter to his dad. So I was like, we was gonna sit down and do all of this stuff because everybody keeps asking. It's just been a crazy. It's been an off week. It's been an off few weeks. I have to get ahead of the vlogs because I will fall off. That's how I feel. Hold on, what time is it? Okay. Once I start, I could stop. I love my life. You know what? I understand why people love them because it does elevate a look. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it does elevate a look, but it's just like it's all about finding. I know. I do. I'm doing it today. I'm doing it today. I'm going to do it today. It's all about finding the right shape for your eye too, because like I said, these look so pretty, and the girl in the picture she looked pretty wearing them, but me, like, I look crazy. I look absolute, and it's not even to say like without makeup, because you know how some things like you got to put makeup on to really see what's happening. I just can't. Like, I feel like this is way too big for my eye. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, you see it. Look, when I blink, why is that like that? Like, you see how long this is? Like, I just feel like, why would you make my eyes look long like that? Like, I couldn't walk around. I couldn't. This don't fit my face. Like, these don't. They're so pretty, but they don't fit my face, and I'm sad because the girl be looking so cute with them on. So maybe I just gotta find the right style for me, girl. And then look, I was cutting one. I didn't chop it up. I don't know. Jackson must have got it and threw it somewhere. But I'm gonna stick more my little wispies. These ones do me well. I could use something a little bit full, and maybe it's the shape. I like the shape of like long, short, long, short. I don't like just full all around. Like, I could curl these with my curling iron. You see that? Like, this is a huge difference here. Don't look at my nails because I've been anxiety. I've been biting them, but this is a huge difference. And I don't think I'm a mink lash girly. I don't think or not that shape anyway. I'm gonna try. I told myself, I said, since I bought them, I said, I've had those for a really long time. I said, I'm gonna do my makeup full out one day and put them on and see if I can get with it. But I don't think I can. I don't think I can pull them off. I might have to send these. They're so pretty though. Like, and I'm telling you, if you see the girl, like, I just be like, oh my god, I want lashes like that. But I feel like I look stupid. I feel like I look stupid with them. My eyes ain't big enough for something. It's crazy. All right, let me read the comments. Let's get cracking. Christmas is coming. Yep, sometimes you have to cut them to fit. Girl, I cut it up. I think maybe I just don't know how to put them on my face. Those ones. I like them on you. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have makeup on too, so maybe that makes a difference. But I don't know because I be seeing people without makeup, they just have the lashes and they look pretty. But that's why these ones, and like even the camera's not even doing it justice. How like these, I look at them, I'm like, oh, I look so cute. Look at cut from the outer part. I think I cut from the inside. I think I cut the inside, the outside, and the top. I just cut it up. It just went from bad to what is happening. And then it was just like little stubbles. I didn't cut all the curl off. It got real crazy. I think Jackson took and probably ate it. Who knows what he did with that eyelash. What was that? A piece of bread stuck to me. Jackson, where you put mommy's lash? Huh? You didn't throw it away? It's probably stuck on me somewhere. But yeah, the one I did, I cut it up terribly. Cut from that, it's the fullness. Once you put your makeup on, it may change your thought. Yeah, that's what I said. I gotta try it with my makeup done. Quick recap. I don't even know what I was talking about. I didn't even plan on being here this long, but we just were catching up because like I've been MIA. And plus I feel like going live earlier, I catch more of y'all than when I go in the evenings, or is it just because I stopped going in the evenings? Because for a minute the evenings was getting popping pretty much. But yeah, I don't know. But we just talk about what's going on, like my mind state and an update of where I'm still ain't got no job trying. I've applied everywhere. I just want somebody to hire me. Like, I don't understand. I never had this hard of a problem. No, granted, I got to give myself some credit. There were jobs that wanted to hire me. I just did not have childcare or transportation for some of them. So I can't just be like that. It's very difficult finding the right fit for my life. So I'm here just listening. Yeah. I want to see your last review though. I want to see your last review. Yeah, some of you, like I've seen some of you guys have been posting stuff, but then I see some of y'all slacking. What's going on? We supposed to be out here pushing content out. I can't see that because I mean, like I said, I think watching my struggle is why I stopped posting the vlogs, because it was like making me a little sad. Because I'm just like, oh, I'm so tired of talking about it. I'm tired of, but y'all, some people, y'all didn't see that part. Some of y'all did, because I talk about stuff online, but like y'all didn't see that part. And so I try to motivate myself to like keep posting the vlog so like I can just finish the story and get to the new part. But I don't know. They're just sitting inside of my in my YouTube unpublished. It's been all over the place, but I needed this. Girl, it has. I don't have a daughter interaction. I don't have any friends in Arizona. I'm so happy you went like, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. But I feel the same, girl. I was in here just, and that's what it was too, because I probably would have sat here and got kind of down on myself. So I was just like, let me just go live and check it and see if anybody come through. And those would usually be the ones that be working, the lives that be working. Like, I don't really talk to nobody. Like, me and Chrissy text offline. Like, she'd be checking in, like, make sure you all right. Ain't heard from you. You've been, And that's about it. Ivory will hit me up too. Like, that's why I said y'all want to do a group chat. Y'all want to do a group text. We can get a WhatsApp. I don't really know how to use WhatsApp. I have Discord because I have that for PTO. Oh, we still don't know. We about to have the meeting to see if she's still in too, y'all. I'm gonna update y'all on that one. Y'all that was in that live. We have a meeting. What is she talking about? This one lady's getting on my nerves about her name. And I get it, but she's doing the most. But yeah, I have Discord. Do y'all know how to use Discord? We could create one. Just so like we can motivate and stay in contact. Well, right now I can't download no new apps on my phone because my phone got checking in the same. Because apparently I owe Apple something. So Apple oh, is you making fun of me? Is you making fun of me, stinky butt? Y'all, can y'all see it? Is you making fun of mommy? Well, apparently Apple's saying I owe them some money for something. And since your girl didn't get her first of the month check yet to cover it, it won't even let me download free apps. So I got to check it in the savings and my Apple account. You play too much. I had WhatsApp and then I deleted it trying to make space on my phone because I never used it. And so now I can't re-download nothing until I pay Apple Day coin. You know that they like the mafia. They want their $6.99. I think I owe them $21 actually. And I don't know for what. But apparently I owe them some money and they won't let me even get the free apps. I was like, oh, y'all is wild for that. Okay, Apple, I see you. Okay, if everyone is friends. Okay, wait. I missed something. Look, these lashes got me squinting. Look. wait. It's not Oh, you turned up. Is you turned up? Look, y'all, he had the nerve to touch my arm like, girl. What you talking about? what you talking about? He crazy. Sure, if everyone is friendly and motivated, right. We all should, especially if we are down. Yes, I'm for it. We can. I have WhatsApp. What's that? Wait, Discord? Discord is, I don't know. These kids be using this, and the people at PTO, it's Look, I can't even point the right direction. That one. I have what's with us. I want to be down. Kevin Hart. I wish YouTube. Why doesn't YouTube have Messenger by now? Why we gotta put our info in the bio? What's up, YouTube? I mean, they are paying a lot in hosting by all of our videos, so I ain't even gonna front them like that. But that crazy. Maybe they feel like because you can comment. Maybe that's why. Thank you. I got a piece of skin on my lip. Yo, look at that scar that left because I would not stop messing with that. That's your twin. You think so? Because everybody be saying you look like his raggedy daddy. Jaxie, do you look like mommy? Too much? Okay. YouTube used to have a way you can. Yeah, but they also messed up. I remember I have a video where I'm talking about when they switched over. Oh, my eye itches. When they switched over to the Google stuff. I remember I posted a video on my YouTube about it. I looked cute in that video too. Saying how I didn't like it. That would be so dope. Yeah, it definitely would. I have Discord or WhatsApp. Okay, so what do y'all want to do? If we do WhatsApp, then we gotta wait till after the first when I can pay these people their money so they can stop playing like I can't download no free apps. But if we do Discord, I have Discord and I can figure it out now. So if y'all want to do that, we can do that, and that way we can motivate, stay in contact, do all, you know what I mean? And Discord is pretty cool if you like really, I guess, because I'm in a Kevin Gates one. I don't be checking it though. I was trying to win some concert tickets one time. And then I'm in a one for the city, Charlottesville. And then I'm in the one for the PTO, which is the main one that I use. So we can do that. Oh, you guys get in Discord? Now, I don't know how to send out invitations, though. But most of y'all I'm following on Instagram and not you stepping on the lashes. Not the fluffy bunnies. These my hot girl lashes. These is we trying to get you an egg. I'm kidding. We can do Discord. Yeah, I can, and I'll send out the thing or whatever, or somebody want to start and send it out. It don't matter to me. Y'all know I'm impartial. Well, you can kind of catch. But y'all, I do have to get off of here because I didn't realize the time. And Eli's bus will be pulling up on me soon, so I need to throw my outside clothes back on and get the baby strapped in the stroller and walk down to this bus stop so we can get him off the bus so that we can do this. All right, so and then when I come back in, I'll do it. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna go live later because I really don't got a reason why I wouldn't go live later because I mean I do have to cook, which that means nothing because I've cooked days before, but I don't know. I mean in the evenings I be feeling a little tired. Like I don't know, I've been feeling a little tired lately, and I need to make these lists. And I'm gonna do the Discord and we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. I also gotta come back here and scrub this rug because I just where he dropped my my salad. But I love y'all, and it's been so good talking to y'all and catching up. Okay, see you later. Have a great day. I got an hour left. Thanks for going live. Nice chatting with you. Oh yes, the list. Yes, I'm doing the list today. When Eli comes in after we talk about school, we're gonna do it. But I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm so glad everybody's doing. You want to say bye too? Was you trying to be like me? And thanks for watching. And we are going to see you guys. You trying to upstage me now? Yes, you are. Yes, it's not your channel. You're not getting paid for this episode. Jackson said bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. I'll talk to you later.